Violence prevention activist David Hogg joins me now. He's the co-founder of March for Our Lives and a survivor of the Parkland High School shooting. David, thanks for joining us. I know this is always difficult to talk about, but as a survivor yourself, what goes through your mind when you hear these witnesses and these victim stories coming out of Lewiston now?
How ridiculous it is that I have to continue being here and talking about this. You know, a couple of years ago, or over a decade ago, we had one person try to bomb an airplane with a shoe bomb. And ever since, everybody has had to take their shoes off every time they go to the airport, pretty much. Yet we have tens of thousands of people that have been impacted by these mass shootings, many of them committed with semi-automatic rifles like the AR-15 time and time again, and yet we see nothing change. It is exhausting. I was in Maine only a couple of years ago lobbying the state legislature for a law that, from what the details sound like are coming out about this, may have been able to prevent what happened through a red flag extremist protection order. It's exhausting talking to legislators and them telling us over and over again that, you know, this is just not something that happens here. That's something that happens in states like Florida, but that doesn't happen here in Maine. And then unfortunately, it becomes the next place where it happens.
Maine did pass a yellow flag law, 4 years ago now? So why do you think they need a red flag law?
Because the reality is we need to make sure that all authorities have the most capability, obviously with the right to due counsel and process, to be able to remove firearms from people that are a danger to themselves and others, so long as they are given that due process and counsel in the first place. The red flag law that we passed after Florida, after the shooting that happened at my school in Parkland, Florida, has now been used over 6,000 times in Florida alone. And one of the challenges that comes with this work is we can't prove the shooting that doesn't happen. But we have to know in some of those 6,000 cases that certainly shootings and gun suicides have been prevented. And there is more work that has to be done here because every day this is killing children across our country. Gun violence is one of the leading causes of death for young people in America. And as a result, it's one of the leading causes of death for the future of this country. And we are losing that future every day that we don't act on this issue.
David, what do you say to gun rights advocates who would say what you really needed in these locations was a good guy with the gun to take this guy out?
The reality is we've sold 100 more million guns since 2018, and gun violence has only gone up. On top of that, imagine if there were people there that had guns across the space. How does law enforcement tell who the good guy with the gun is versus the bad guy with the gun?
All right, gun violence prevention activist David Hogg. David, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.